সবাইকে স্বাগত। আজকে তোমাদের লাইটের উপরে একটু আলোচনা করব। তো আমরা শুরু করছি রিফ্লেকশন অফ লাইট অ্যাট কার্ভ সারফেস। তো spherical mirror is a part of hollow sphere is cut and to make the mirror is on side a silver. So this is the silver and is called the convex mirror, and this side are the silver, then the mirror is called the concave. So hollow sphere cut and to make a mirror and some points. One, a radius of curvature. Two, center of curvature. The mirror is the part of the curve at the center C. The center is called the center of curvature, and the radius is called the radius of the curvature. And third, aperture is the length of the mirror, that is prime is the aperture, and pole the middle point of spherical mirror prime. Center of the curvature denote C, radius of the curvature denote R. So the 4 points are noted down. The mirror is two types, generally convex and concave. And the reflection to convex mirror in the one side and other side is silver coated, and the concave mirror is the silver coated, this side the reflection, and the reflection is follow the two principle of reflection, that is I and R is the second rule, and the first rule, the incident ray and reflected ray at the point of incident of the normal are in the same plane. This is the rules of reflection. Now discuss the focus. The parallel beam incident on the mirror, spherical mirror, parallel to the principal axis. Principal axis is called the center of curvature, and the pole line joining is called the principal axis. This is the principal axis. A light beam parallel to the principal axis, and reflected and intersect the point of principal axis is called the divergence, and this is called the focus. The intersecting point of the reflected ray on the principal axis is called the focus. And on the other side, the parallel beam of incident ray parallel to principal axis, the center of curvature is the convex and concave. The parallel ray through the surface, and the reflected ray diverges from the point of incident and meet the point the principal axis is called the divergence, the focus. The divergence at the point. So the focus is this concave mirror. The parallel ray, reflected ray intersect the principal axis, but the convex mirror, the parallel ray comes from parallel to the principal axis and reflected to diverge. This line joining the point meet at the principal axis is called the focus. Paraxial rays. Paraxial rays, a ray close to the principal axis. A ray close to principal axis is called paraxial ray. Now we shall discuss the all rays of the paraxial rays in this chapter, because the aperture of the mirror is very small. So we shall discuss that only paraxial rays. Image tracing. We draw the two rays from two rays principal axis and draw two rays as the point of Z object O and the radius of a center C and focus F. The light comes from the object O and the point C then the reflected rays reflected. So the form, the image, this image is called the real image. Real image I and object O, concave mirror. O is the point object at on principal axis through the two rays of incident O A and OB. A is the point of incident and B is the point of incident. So CA and CB is the normal to the mirror. Then the reflection for incident angle and refracted angle are equal. So the reflected rays, both reflected rays are meet at the principal axis and form a real image I. So we can say the concave mirror form a real image. On the other side, the convex mirror and prime the aperture, B is the pole, C is the center, line joining, this is called the principal axis, and the object O to incident light comes from O and the point of incident a 2 point A and B. After reflection, the reflected rays throughout comes from B through from A. Both are diverse. So we can the line joining in the back side to meet it at the point and form a virtual image. So I prime is called virtual image. Sign convention. Sign convention the pole is taken at the point of origin. and the incident and the object O C, point of center of the curvature, and F reflected ray are made at the point I. Generally, the sign convention is the pole, the origin, and principal axis, the x-axis, x coordinate through this side at the positive of x-axis, and other side is the negative x-axis, positive and negative. Positive of x-axis, positive of x-axis, positive of x-axis is taken along the incident rays. Generally, positive of x-axis is taken along the incident rays. So, we can say the sign convention pole P at the origin. So, the center of curvature, radius of curvature, and the image distance it denotes V, and object distance denote U, radius of curvature denotes R, and focal length denotes F. So figure 1, we can say V U R F. Sign convention: V is negative, U is negative, R is negative, F is negative. But the convex lens, convex mirror, the principal axis, O is the objective, center and focus, pole, the ray, incident ray, and follow the normal of the point of incident, then the reflected rays is diverged, so the line joining the both reflected rays to form image. So this case we can say the object is negative side of x-axis, so U is negative, but V is positive, F is positive, and R is positive. And figure 2. But and concave mirror, when the object at a pole and focus, say O is the object on the principal axis, then we can see the light rays incident at the mirror, then the reflected rays is the normal line joining C to A is the point of incident, then the incident angle I, so the reflected angle are equal. Similarly, at the point B, the reflected angle diverges. So both reflected angle on the back side joining or meet at the point I is the virtual image form. So in this case, the sign convention in figure 3, V is the positive x-axis, so it's positive, but object is negative x-axis, negative, R radius of curvature is negative, and focal length is negative. So generally the figure is freely constructed. Now